Tonight's episode of Safemoon Knight will cover Safemoon price and daily volume, Riddle Me This, Safemoon latest updates in a flash, the Safemoon exchange, special shoutouts, Safemoon Knight gear giveaway, addressing the FUD. If you've been able to hack into my back computer and survey my feed, congratulations. You deserve to be subscribed, able to like, and able to comment on this data source. Please share this video to boost the server algorithm to get this information on Safemoon to others. For more Knight content, make sure to access and follow my Twitter feed. I am Safemoon Knight. Alfred, provide a live feed to the current status of Safemoon's price and daily volume. Seems as though Safemoon's current price point is 0.00052 with a daily volume of 5.1 million. The price of Safemoon is nearing an all-time low. Not surprising after all the FUD that has been coming out lately. Some are saying that it's a collective effort by many to take down Safemoon. But the Safemoon army won't go silently into the night. No. The army continues to strike back, but I'll cover more of that later. Now, getting into it, we have ourselves another riddle, which brings me to the first segment called Riddle Me This. As I was hunting the streets of Gotham, I found another riddle left behind for the Safemoon army. Here's a photo of what I saw in the streets. It reads, "This does not exist in a week and is more than complete. An octopus in mind. This figure is not for the weak." An interesting riddle, sure, but the timing is too coincidental. I figured out the answer. Can you? Make sure to comment your answer in the comment section below and keep your attention on the rest of this data set as the answer is somewhere in this video. And to visit our last riddle, some of you got the answer correct. The answer was FUD Flakes. Well done. Now, to tackle the next segment. Safemoon latest updates in a flash. First, Mandala. Mandala is still set to launch Safemoon on their exchange, but this time they set a date, May 10th. Next, according to Crypto Watcher, Safemoon ranks 3rd for most engaged crypto online. Next, Safemoon is hiring. They're hiring a technical project manager, director of product management, a UI UX designer, an executive assistant, and technical support engineer. A scam, rug pull, wouldn't be hiring for 5 different positions. The FUD is looking weak. Next, new swap partners, LCP or Live Crypto Party with a metaverse utility and Grove token with an emphasis on green energy, both listed on Safemoon Swap. The next piece, Kate Porter, spoke on the UN NGO Committee on Sustainable Development on the topic of a women's leader's impact on global change. She impressed many. Myself, Alfred, Lucius, Oracle, just to name a few. Well done, Kate Porter. Next, Crony is speaking at the Fun Launch Live 2022 in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we speak. Well done, John Crony, and good luck. Next, a new Captain's Log was released about a week ago. Focusing on the Gambia section of the log, some of it reads, Safemoon's work in Africa and other undeserved regions of the world continues to be one of our highest priorities on our impact agenda. We continue to pursue our Gambia endeavors directly through our own networks. This presents the most efficient and effective way to make a maximum impact for the people and the quality of life in that region. While the Gambia will always hold a high place in my heart and priorities, the recent trip illuminated myriad other opportunities in other parts of Africa and the world, including the United States. After this release, many thought that the Gambia and Project Phoenix was off the table. That was not my interpretation of the log at all. Instead, it states clearly that the Gambia remains a high priority for Safemoon, and recently other areas, nations have been put on Safemoon's radar as well. This is in fact a good thing. It appears that John is looking to not only make an impact with the Gambia, but now looking to expand in other geographical locations. Alfred, let's keep a close eye on Project Phoenix and see if it would evolve into something larger. This could be big. Now, on to the new Safemoon.education overhaul. This one had the Safemoon army talking. The The site will have a new design, new format with stunning images and color scheme. Also, a mobile-friendly version. Now, to slow it down a bit, let's focus on what is number 8. The question was being asked all around Twitter, what is number 8? Since everything is tied into it. Which brings me to the next point. Yours truly made it to the Safemoon Lowdown on April 26, 2022. Here, it says, Safemoon community member Safemoon Knight tweeted this, saying, Safemoon purposefully mixed the numbers and titles to throw off the Safemoon army. Clever. This also indicates that the devs acknowledged the brilliant members within the Safemoon community and knew we would have figured it out. Stay vigilant. Here it says everything is going through number 8, speculations please. Mr. Adult says, have intentionally mixed the numbers and titles up in the screen before posting yesterday, so I wouldn't dig. The Safemoon army was trying to identify number 8 by using the titles and labels that were present here, to only learn from Mr. Adult that the labels and numbers are all out of order. Clever. So now, this has turned into another Safemoon riddle. What is number 8? There are many theories as to what it is, like the Safemoon wallet or even Gambia, but here's my theory. During a Twitter space, Cats R Us stated that number 8 is the core of Safemoon, and stated that it is very obvious what it is. Now, the core of Safemoon, huh? The core of the Safemoon army is community, human, the Safemoon army. It depends on your perspective. If viewing it through a metaphorical lens, the answer to number 8 is the Safemoon army. If looking at it through a more technical lens, number 8 is the blockchain. Everything in the Safemoon ecosystem must go through the Safemoon blockchain. Windmills, cards, the DEX, the SEX, NFTs, Cryptonomics, etc. In order for Safemoon to be the fuel of the ecosystem, the vacuolar system of this ecosystem is the blockchain. However, the ecosystem won't work without its people. So for now, it would be wise to leave number 8 open to either the blockchain or the Safemoon army. Either way is a win for the Safemoon community. With all this FUD that has been flying around lately, let's go back to why Safemoon is different, why Safemoon is innovative, and why, if successful, will be bigger than most realize. Not just for holders' wallets, no, but for the crypto space as a whole. Let's start with the exchange. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is not the Safemoon exchange, and you're correct. In order to understand why the Safemoon exchange is going to be different, innovative, and a powerhouse of an exchange, one must first understand those who exist within the same space, the space of centralized exchanges. And why not focus on the biggest titan of them all, Binance? Oracle, pull up the latest statistics on the Binance exchange.
You got it.
As you can see here, Binance is ranked the top centralized exchange for all cryptocurrencies, with an average of $17 billion in trading volume every day. That's right, billion with a B. They have 332 different cryptocurrencies listed on their exchange, Safemoon not being one of them for now. Binance is available in 1,314 different markets and hold about 17% of the entire crypto market. They have their own blockchain and coin, many of whom the Safemoon army is familiar with, BNB. The Safemoon token is on this blockchain for now. Therefore, many within the Safemoon army had to first acquire BNB to then acquire Safemoon token. Once Safemoon's blockchain is launched, things will change for sure. Binance was founded in 2017. Like any good exchange, they must have KYC, or know your customer, for authentication, and are capable of processing 1.4 million orders per second and has more than 15 million users worldwide and operate in over 40 countries. Binance has a standard transaction fee of 0.1%, with different tier systems that give you certain discounts. Now, just like anything, there are pros and cons. This dataset video is not meant to beat down the Binance exchange. No. Therefore, I will not go into specifics about the Binance cons list. Instead, I only mean to compare the two exchanges and explain why the Safemoon exchange is the clear exchange of choice for future cryptocurrency holders. That being said, let's move on to what we've all been waiting for, the Safemoon exchange. All of you know that the Safemoon exchange has not been launched yet, but is currently being built, and this is definitely much further along than most would have anticipated, especially all the fudders out there. John revealed a first image of the centralized exchange in mid-March with a KYC screenshot. This tells us a few things. 1. KYC will be enabled and is already set up in the exchange. As previously mentioned, KYC is necessary for any financial institution to practice legitimately. Second, we learn on what the exchange will look like. Scanning the web waves, I saw positive responses and feedback for the first looks of the exchange. Although looks are important, good looks aren't all what it takes for a successful exchange. So why is the Safemoon exchange a game changer? First of all, Safemoon is doing it right from the start. They are building a strong regulatory foundation that will allow the Safemoon exchange to be legal and available anywhere and everywhere in the world. They are licensing themselves globally in a regulatory and operational basis and are well into this process. Anyone who has worked with government entities knows just how slow they can go. This is no dig to government. This is just the way it is. And believe me, Gotham government bodies definitely don't win an award for quick licensing application turnaround. WE knows all about that too well. This strong foundational item is important and will allow Safemoon to push full speed when ready to launch without any hiccups or setbacks in a regulatory standpoint. This has hurt many other projects that were caught in regulatory crosshairs. Like a strong foundation to a house, someone with an untrained eye or one who has the patience like Cobblepot wouldn't see the house and therefore believe that there is no house being built. But one who knows will understand that the house is as strong as its foundation, and the foundational work is underground, unseen from the public or passerbys. They would only see a hole in the ground, disturbed land that is now what they would call a mess. But little do they know that a giant house will soon lay on top of this well-built foundation. A second priority of the Safemoon exchange is the capacity of it being user-friendly. Anyone who has used Binance or any other complicated system knows how difficult it could be to use. Safemoon is looking to bury that concern with what they call everyone proof. Now, on to the biggest reason why I believe the Safemoon exchange will trump the rest. One word: Cryptonomics. Let me present a scenario to you. There are two banks, Harvey Bank and Watchtower Bank. Harvey Bank is your typical bank that provides you with typical services. However, this bank does not give you any interest for any funds you hold in your account. Sure, you'll use this bank because it's what's available to you. Now, imagine Watchtower Bank. This bank has all the same services that Harvey Bank has, but with some differences. First, it's available anywhere you travel, no matter what country. Second, it's easier to use and easier to understand. And the last point I wanted to make, this bank gives your account interest every time someone withdraws or deposits into their bank account. Not just interest on your USD that you hold in this bank, but interest on your euros, your yen, your pesos, your krone, your shekel, your pounds, so on and so forth. Which bank do you think people would use? I think Watchtower Bank is the clear winner here. Now, relating this back to the Safemoon exchange, needless to say the Safemoon exchange was the Watchtower Bank in this example. Safemoon is planning on implementing Cryptonomics within their exchange. The army is familiar with tokenomics, which is getting Safemoon reflections when individuals purchase or sell Safemoon. Cryptonomics brings this a step further. Cryptonomics is the same concept here, but generalized to all tokens held on the Safemoon exchange. Basically, if you hold Safemoon on the Safemoon exchange, you will get Safemoon reflections. If you hold Bitcoin on the Safemoon exchange, you will again get reflections. If you hold Ethereum, Enhance, Grow, LCP, Reflex, Tron, XRP, Cardano, Shiba, Doge, and any other currency, you will get reflections. These reflections will come from the fees that Safemoon Exchange collects when individuals are transacting. The fee structure for the Safemoon Exchange has not been revealed yet, but if we use the same fee structure as Safemoon's decentralized exchange, we see that it is 0.25% fee for each swap, and a portion of this fee will get distributed to holders within the Safemoon Exchange. Now, in order for Cryptonomics to work within the Safemoon exchange, Safemoon must have an infrastructure that supports such transactions, but this doesn't exist yet. a piece of tech that is innovative and superior than any others produced before. This is where the Safemoon blockchain comes into play. But I'll save that for a different data set. Knowing this, one can see why the Safemoon exchange, blockchain, and all the other Safemoon products are taking what some refer to as a long time. But for innovative tech, Lucius, being a tech person himself, understands that it takes time, perseverance, commitment to invent these new technologies. Now, we're quickly reaching the 500 subscriber mark on the YouTube channel. Remember, you must be one of the first 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel to be entered for a chance to win my Safemoon Knight chest emblem. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment on your answer to the riddle below. Please share the video and punch that like button so you can enjoy more content that I'm creating from the cave. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter for more Safemoon content. I'm currently just above 500 followers, and yet again, Lucius thinks that we can't even reach the 600 mark anytime soon. Let's prove him wrong. I also want to take this time to give out a few favorable mentions to some of the allies of the Safemoon army. First, Safemoon I Am, a Safemoon influencer on YouTube and Twitter, but more importantly, a warrior in the Safemoon army. You can catch him on his YouTube channel or on Twitter spaces, such as the Safemoon Water Cooler. These Twitter spaces are a great place for intel regarding Safemoon. Another individual who recently took on the Peppermint Mocha himself in a live debate is Safemoon Sam, another Safemoon YouTuber and who isn't afraid to let the F-bombs fly. My cowl off to you too. Look, it's clear that Peppermint Mocha is fudding once again. Many ask Crony to respond to this, however, doing so only empowers this fudster. A CEO of a tech company cannot be called to action in this way. This is why it is ill-advised to negotiate with terrorists. It will only create more terrorist situations. To ignore this FUD is the best tactical strategy, and exterminate any future FUD with products, utility, and deliverables, such as the exchange. Why fight word for word when you can fight Mr. Latte's words with Safemoon products? 0 words spoken, but 100% effective. Why is it that Zilla mentions Crony lived in a trailer before Safemoon? I know why. It's to help paint everyone a deceptive picture of John's character and create motive. Well, what he doesn't say is that John didn't have to live in a trailer, but instead chose to live in a trailer for existential reasons. This paints a different picture of John. Lastly, let's talk about fear and the psychology behind fear. Anyone who suffers from anxiety will understand that anxiety equals fear. Anyone who has anxiety will agree that the unknown, question marks, blank spaces, increases anxiety, increases fear. And what Fraudzilla is creating are these questions, these empty spaces of doubt, which then turns into fear. The human psychology doesn't like questions. We are compelled to answer these questions because they make us feel uneasy. But what is worse than these questions is to fill them ourselves with speculative thoughts. As humans, we never speculate good thoughts, positive thoughts. No. Instead, they are always negative thoughts. Let's do a quick exercise. Let's pretend you're waiting for someone to arrive at a restaurant, and you've been there for 30 minutes waiting. The other person isn't arriving. Why do you think they aren't coming? Now, I bet most of you are thinking car accident. They simply didn't show. Something bad must have happened. Exactly. Why did you not think of something good, like they won the lottery and are celebrating, or they met a celebrity like Bruce Wayne and are getting the interview of their lifetime? No, we don't speculate to good, we speculate fear. This is what Coffee is preying on right now. Don't let him in. Don't let him win. Instead, redirect your attention to all the good Crony and the Safemoon team are doing. Look at the images of the exchanges, the card. Look at the powerhouse employees Safemoon has listed on their team, and you'll be fine. If this recent FUD taught us one thing, it is that the Safemoon army is strong, healthy, and overall more resistant to the FUD than any other community. Like a beacon of light to flies, the FUD is attracted to Safemoon like no other. Will delays occur? Sure. Will the dev team have to pivot, adapt, and figure out a different way for some of its products, some of its promises? Yes. But knowing that this innovative tech, never done before, being created and invented as we speak. We must observe the properties of bamboo and mimic it. We must be flexible, bendable, yet very strong. Stay vigilant, stay patient, stay Safemoon, and I'll stay Safemoon Knight.